Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Tonight I'm working on my BC trap here to trap my bird or my red tail, hopefully later in the year. I just figured I would do a quick video, show you folks what I've done. Of course, I got a cage here that can be seen through by the bird. I got these nooses here that bird, when he gets in here, starts scratching at the bait, hangs his feet up like this, and then it snags him. He can't get loose. So now I'm in the process right now of gluing them down here. And the thing is, you want them to stand up. You want them to stand up on top of the trap. The bird really doesn't pay them too much of attention when they're coming in here trying to get their bait or get the bait, and they get snagged, feet get snagged. So very, very small chance of hurting the bird this way. These leaders here, I got, these are coated fishing leaders. And then of course I've got a bead along with a crimp. So pretty much everything here is used for fishing. And so this is reusable once it's used. All I gotta do is pull it back down, It's reusable and it's strong enough not to break. So, all right, I made my trap a little different than some of these local trappers do or hawkers do. My sponsor didn't have a problem with how I built mine, so I'm good to go. I know a lot of the other guys, they like to put a little door in the bottom down here where this wood's at. They like to put a door there and feed their mice or whatever up into there. I put a little door here on mine on the side, and I'm gonna use a zip tie. I've got plenty of zip ties, so I'm gonna use a zip tie to keep my door shut. And of course, the cage is about 2 inches from the surface of the ground or table or whatever. So when I throw it out, I don't have to worry about the mice or the bait being injured. That's the main thing, that they don't want to be injured. This thing's secured strong or secured good to the base, which is the wood. I've got it weighted down on both sides with some weight. So when I throw it out, it won't flip or tip. And when the bird gets snagged or the hawk gets snagged, he won't drag it away for one, and he won't, and he shouldn't flip it. This thing's pretty heavy. He won't flip it. So I don't have to worry about it messing with his feathers or wings or whatever. I don't even believe he's gonna be able to even carry it, even move it. It's pretty heavy. This is probably 15 pounds at least. And I use some water hose. I've actually got a metal ring out in my Muse that I could have used, but I had already made this one. I was gonna make a second one. So I could replace this with a metal ring if I want to, but this is my first design. This is my first one I built, and I'm pretty confident that it'll do the job. So that's why I haven't made another one. This is water hose, probably 1/4 inch hose. And I know some guys, they fill these things up with sand to keep them weighted down. All I've done was wrap mine with electrical tape. I used some paracord to secure the wood to the hose, and to kind of keep it as round as I could. Not that it has to be round, but just to secure it all together. If you guys know what these are little dies that you use for bending pipe. So that's what I'm using. And this one's even a little bit bigger than that one. So if y'all have any of these, y'all seen them, you know how heavy they are. So, but that's it, folks. This is if you're looking to get into falconry, just be prepared to build you one of these. And they have other ways of trapping birds also, but I think this is kind of the desired way of doing it, at least around here. So, any questions, any comments about this particular trap? Another thing too is, of course, everything you do, just remember everything you do is for the safety of the bird. So what you do is make sure you don't have any sharp edges sticking out anywhere. It's gonna hurt the bird when they're coming in to attack this thing. One way to do it is, of course, bend all your edges over. And then what I've been doing here, even more in my corners, I've been just putting some more glue there, or yeah, hot glue, just to make sure. Even here, I'm gonna put some, even though it's all rounded, I'm gonna put some there just to make sure. It's better to be safe than sorry, better to be redundant, I guess, if you can, with safety. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the birds' well-being, all about the birds' safety. If you have any questions about this, just ask. I'll let you know what I've done or give you some insight. But at the end of the day, in all honesty, just, you should always take the advice of your sponsor. And if you're new to this, or if you're looking to get into this, you're gonna have to have a sponsor. There's zero way around it. Some sponsors are a lot more hardcore than others. Some of them, want you to do it their way, it's always gonna be their way, which is great, because you're here to learn from them. But you got other sponsors that they want you to enjoy their journey, and they want you to be, I guess, come up with your own designs with stuff like this and stuff. But of course, they're there to guide you. That's their job. But they want it to be your journey. And so it depends on your sponsor. You got a lot of great sponsors out here. And remember, with these sponsors, folks, I know it seems tough sometimes. These people don't have to sponsor people. They're not required to do this. This is stuff they're doing because of the love of the sport. So regardless of what kind of sponsor you find, who you find, just remember, they don't have to do this. They're not getting paid to do it. So they're taking time out of their day, out of their life to help someone else. So as much as you may agree or disagree with your sponsor, just remember that. I've got a great sponsor, at least it seems like right now. I can approach him about anything. He's got a lot of years of experience. So no complaints from me so far. All right, folks, if you would smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave me a comment. If you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them best I can. But just don't forget, get with your sponsor if you've already gotten into this. If you're looking to get into this and you want more information, then give me a comment there and I'll answer it best I can. Thanks, folks.